Welcome to my channel. Let's go to start a story. In a quiet village castle field between rolling green hills, there lived a young woman named Layla. Despite her kind heart and gentle demeanor, she often found herself feeling unhappy. She believed that happiness was something others possessed, something bestowed upon the lucky few by fate or fortune. One day, while walking through the village square, Layla met an old man named Harun, who was known for his wisdom and endless optimism. Intrigued by his ever-present smile, she approached him. "Harun," Layla said, "why do you always seem so happy? Have you discovered the secret to happiness?" Harun chuckled softly. "Happiness is no secret, child. It is a garden, and like any garden, it grows only if you nurture it." Layla tilted her head. "I don't understand. How can I plant happiness when I don't even know where to start?" Harun pulled a small, empty pouch from his pocket and handed it to her. "This is for you. Inside are invisible seeds of happiness. You must plant them and tend to them every day." Layla was puzzled but took the pouch. When she opened it, she found it empty. She frowned, thinking Harun was playing a trick on her. Yet, something about his words stayed with her. The next morning, as she stepped into her small yard, she decided to act as though the invisible seeds were real. She marked a patch of soil and began to dig. Each day, she planted her invisible seeds by performing small, intentional acts, smiling at strangers, helping her neighbors, expressing gratitude for the sunrise, and learning to forgive herself for past mistakes. At first, she felt silly, but soon, she noticed small changes in her life. The neighbor she once quarreled with now waved to her warmly. The elderly baker in the village began slipping an extra pastry into her basket, saying her visits brightened his day. Even her own heart felt lighter, as if the invisible seeds she had planted were growing roots within her. Months passed, and one morning, Layla woke to find her once barren yard now teeming with flowers and greenery. She gasped in amazement. How can this be? She wondered. The beauty around her felt like magic. Just then, Harun appeared at her gate. "Do you see, child?" he asked, gesturing to the flourishing garden. "The seeds were not in the pouch. They were in your actions all along. By choosing to give kindness, gratitude, and love, you watered your garden of joy." Layla smiled, her heart swelling with understanding. So happiness isn't something we wait for, is it? It's something we create. Exactly, Harun said, with a twinkle in his eye. Happiness is not ready-made. It blooms from what you choose to plant each day. From that day on, Layla became the happiest person in the village, not because her life was perfect, but because she had learned how to cultivate her own garden of joy and to share its beauty with others.